Since the beginning of the war, Ukraine has had one demand: give us F-16 fighter jets. Kyiv believes it could change the course of the war, but the West has remained wary.
Today we got the commitment of our partners that training courses will start, and we will build up together construction of this consortium of fighter jets. It will start with the F-16, with the Netherlands and Denmark as the leaders, and other countries will join. And also we heard good news from our Sweden partners also that we will have the options to testing, just testing their capabilities also.
But now NATO is training Ukrainian pilots to fly the F-16 jet. But one thing is still not clear: who will provide these jets to Ukraine, and when that will happen? Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky had earlier proposed a jet coalition, basically Western nations that could provide F-16s and help Ukraine train to combat Russian attacks.
So having air superiority is essential, I think, for Ukraine in the future to be able to deter Russia from trying this again. And having the capability that we're working on now with training of Ukrainian pilots on the F-16 would of course greatly add to the strength of the Ukrainian Air Force in the future.
NATO may be training Ukrainian pilots right now, but it will take them months to master the jet. Ukraine's pilots have only flown Soviet standard aircraft, and the F-16 is completely different from that. Training includes learning how to operate its radar, sensors, and weapons. A process that could take at least 18 months. But flying is still the easy part. Maintaining it is the real task. There has to be a logistical trail, technicians, spare parts, software, and infrastructure to support it. In fact, Ukraine does not yet even have runways that are suitable for the F-16s. So even if NATO agrees to provide the jet, it'll have to build runways for it. Which brings us to the question: who could provide the jets to Ukraine? There have been a lot of talks over the risks of Ukraine deploying F-16s. If they attack targets on Russian territory, it could potentially escalate the conflict. Russia has already warned the West over F-16 talks, saying that they're playing with fire. Currently, the US has control over the jet's re-export. Any coalition of donors of the F-16 will be reliant on backing from the United States, the largest operator of the planes. During the G7, US President Joe Biden told world leaders that Washington supported the training program. But there is no talk yet on Washington sending the aircraft. Until now, no Western-designed jets have been donated to Ukraine. Poland and Slovakia have supplied 27 MiG-29s to supplement Ukraine's fleet. So, where could the F-16 jets come from? One option is the Netherlands. It has 24 F-16s operational until mid-2024. They will then be replaced by F-35s. The Netherlands is already working with allies including Britain, Belgium and Denmark. There are talks on whether they should send jets. Denmark too has about 30 F-16s in operation and says it's open to the idea of sending fighter jets. On the other hand, Britain does not have the F-16s Ukraine wants, but it says it'll back any country willing to send the jets. Germany too is looking into supporting a jet coalition. Getting F-16s to Ukraine would signal a united West, but the logistical problems could be harder than it seems. Operating and maintaining F-16s is difficult. It is complex and costly, and doing it during a war is even more intensive. Even if the West gives Ukraine the F-16s, it's unlikely it'll change the course of the war immediately.